to Italy, I'm really interested to see what other designers are doing with colour and shape and form, and just to get a general sense of it overall. I guess I'm not really coming here to look at shoes specifically. I'm certainly not coming here to copy shoes. That would be very boring for me, and you guys would all know. But it's really more to get a general feel for everything and sort of make sure that I'm keeping that in mind when I'm designing. I live in a bit of a bubble at home, so it's good to get out into the real world and see what's happening over here. I pretty much always do these trips by myself, which is kind of liberating in a way, and it also allows me just to sort of play by my own schedule and follow my nose and kind of get off the beaten track and find little gems that I'm not really expecting to see. It does work really well that way. I must admit, I do get a bit nutty by the end of it, spending so much time by myself. But you know, as much as I love doing these trips, I do love getting home. I've worked in footwear for a long time, and most of it is still pretty male-dominated, especially in the manufacturing side of things, and that's certainly the case here in Italy. You just have to step inside any of my components and material suppliers to see that I'm clearly inserting myself into a man's world here, and initially it's probably why quite a few of the suppliers didn't really take me seriously to begin with. Probably the fact that I hailed from sunny Australia without any form of commercial backing or track record didn't really help. But I've smiled my way through it, and I've been coming to Italy for 10 years now to work side by side with my makers, and of course to seek inspiration and to ensure that I keep pushing habbot forward. Even though it's quite a small factory, the ratio of females to males is quite high, which excites me. I guess most of the main process is still carried out by men because they kind of require a fair bit of brute strength for the glassing and the cutting and the heel applying, but it's probably why they were traditionally taken up by men. But at the same time, it's still great to see such a mixture of men and women working together in this small space to get my shoes out to market. When you think of it, many of the really big, well-known brands in women's footwear belong to men, such as Salvatore Ferragamo, Christian Louboutin, Sergio Rossi, Stuart Weitzman. But the tide is definitely turning in the independent footwear world, at least, and I'm really proud to be one of these women just getting down to business, doing what we love, making amazing shoes for amazing women.